Hey friend, welcome back to SLG TV. This is the place for online coaches to be to build, market, monetize, and scale their coaching businesses. Today we're talking all about email marketing strategies to turn your audience, fans, and followers into paying clients and students. So let's get started. As an online coach, building an email list will be an essential part of the success of your digital coaching business. So learning how to communicate your message to a targeted group of people through email marketing is definitely going to be a top priority on your list. This strategy is one of the most effective ways to start generating more revenue. So if you're not using email marketing yet, keep listening. It's not uncommon for people to make some mistakes in their email marketing strategy when they're first starting out, but don't worry because I got you and you are not going to make those mistakes. By using these 6 email marketing strategies, you'll be well on your way to building an engaged email list that will love seeing your name pop up in their inbox every single time you send out an email. Email marketing strategy number 1, have a plan for acquisition. Now, content upgrades like free workbooks or templates or guides are all really great way to get people to opt into your email list. Yes, you'll have to put in a decent amount of effort to create your freebie at first, but once it's done, and you can keep using that same lead magnet for months or even years as long as the content is still relevant. And to give you an example, I posted this video in November of 2018 and it's still collecting hundreds of downloads a month and thousands a year. Also, if you're up for it, you could even make 2 different content upgrades and see which one is more popular so that you have a better idea of what your audience is wanting to see from you. And you may be thinking to yourself, like, how are people actually going to see this content upgrade? And I'm so glad you asked because you can do a few different things. You can create a simple landing page where people can fill out their email address in exchange for your free download. You can have a pop-up form on your homepage or on a blog post. You can set up a Facebook lead generation ad. You could also create content that drives traffic to your freebie. So there's a lot of different ways that you can send people to your freebie and get them to download so that they get on your email list. Email marketing strategy number 2, personalize your messaging. Now, when you're writing emails, think about it as if that you're writing to one person, not many. And this is going to help you to have more of a conversational kind of a tone that's both easier and more enjoyable to read. Now, most email platforms have a feature that lets you start your email by saying hello to a reader by their actual first name. So if you have that feature, definitely start using it either in the subject line or throughout your email in general where it's relevant. And don't be afraid to let your personality show through your emails too. It doesn't have to be, all business all the time. A goal here is for you to update your email list on something fun that's happening in your life, or sharing an exciting milestone that you've reached, or giving them some really neat tips that you can relate to that you've had an experience with that would support them too. They're gonna love going through your journey with you, and they're also gonna be more captivated by your content, which helps you get your message across much more clearly. Email marketing strategy number 3, create click-worthy subject lines. Now, your subject line is the most important factor in someone opening your email, and the only way you'll have a successful email marketing strategy is if people actually open your emails. Now, if you're just starting out, study the subject lines that are sitting in your inbox right now. Go ahead and scroll through and see which ones you gravitate to and make you excited to open that email. And while we're talking about this, go ahead and let me know in the comments below if you found your sweet spot when it comes to subject lines. So are they working? Are they not working? Go ahead and let me know. And if you feel stuck, I'd love to help out with some laser coaching in the comments too. Now, testing your subject lines is going to be your best friend, and you're going to want to play around with these a little bit. So everything from shorter subject lines to using emojis versus not using emojis. You can play with being very specific versus being very vague, and then look at your numbers. So see which subject lines are getting good open rates and keep using more of those. There might come a day when your go-to subject line style isn't working anymore either, so just keep an eye out on your analytics and adjust as needed. And this brings me to my next point, which is email marketing strategy number 4, test and refine. Now, the email marketing strategy that works well for one person might not be the best for you. It's super important to test out different factors and to find out what works best for your specific audience. Some things that you can test out are subject lines, like we were just talking about. You could also test out the day of the week you send them out, or the time of the day that you send out your emails. You can test out the length of your emails or calls to action and buttons used in the email. You You can see if images versus no images makes a difference, or the overall design. Most email marketing platforms have easy-to-use tools to help you track the performance of your emails too, which is very convenient. Email marketing strategy number 5, automation. So set up an email or a series of emails that will go out to someone automatically when they opt into your list. If they get one of your content upgrades, you want to send them a thank you email, and you're also going to want to have some sort of email sequence that either leads to another offer or some sort of welcome series for them to be able to get to know you a little bit better before you drop them into your master list as well. So if someone buys one of your courses, you can then set up emails to go out to them over a span of a couple weeks. For example, you can send out emails checking in to see how the content is going. You can see if they're implementing. You could ask them for feedback or ask if they have any questions, comments, or observations. Maybe you could ask them for a testimonial or to leave a review when you have an idea of when they might be finished with your content. And you could also include a special offer on one of your other products or programs or services that would go well with their first purchase. The point is that you get all these set up to go out automatically. It's a huge time saver and it will make your life so much easier. Email marketing strategy number 6, segment your audience. Now, segmentation is a crucial part of your email marketing strategy. This basically means that you break up your master list into different smaller groups. For example, the people who signed up for your list to get a content upgrade are at a much different place in the relationship with you than a person who has recently made a purchase from you. You can also segment your list by demographics, purchase history, geographical location, or click-through rate. It all depends on your business goals. By segmenting your audience, you'll be delivering more targeted and specific content to them, and you'll be doing a much better job at meeting their needs through this process. It also helps increase open rates, which leads to more conversions, and we always love to see that. So now you know the 6 email marketing strategies for beginners, and of course there's always more to learn, especially in this area, but by starting out with these initial strategies, you'll be well on your way to having a kick-ass email list. Also, if you want to join a free community of course creators and online coaches who are all building their email list just like you, I've created a Facebook group to help support your journey and connect you with like-minded people. So go ahead and click that link in the description below to join that now. And lastly, if you felt like this video was just what you needed in your coaching business, please let me know by liking it below, subscribing, and sharing it with your coach friends. Until next time, keep building your empire.